What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you guys how to change your cabin air filters in your 5th gen Honda Prelude, the 97 to 2001. Come on, let's go show you guys how to get this done. Alright, so first thing you guys want to do, go ahead and pull your glove box down. We've got a few things in here. You'll need to remove this tab here, push out, pull down, pull it out, and we'll just set it in the glove box. Same thing for the other side. And the glove box should pull down. Now, one thing you might have to watch for is the slide that keeps tension on the glove box, and it's actually attached to here. Mine was actually broken. Common issue on some of these 5th gen Preludes, these actually break. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and remove these 2 Phillips head screws. I'm going to go ahead and remove these, and I'll show you guys the next step. So in this part, I've removed the glove box, took the 2 Phillips head screws out here. There'll be a 10mm screw right here and a screw right here. But before you can access these screws or see these screws, there'll be a plastic piece of trim here. It's all one piece that covers. Now you'll see I've already have mine removed and just have the pieces saved off to the side. You will have to either cut it right here off on the sides to remove it, and you won't be able to reuse the piece. So once you take this piece off, you will not be able to use it again. So other than to put it back into place, you might be able to put some screws in it to hold it back up, but this is really just more for cosmetic covering pieces. So once you take this piece off, cut it, break it, whatever you do, you won't be able to put it back up unless you screw it back up to this piece. So you have to remove this piece here before you can access these pieces. Now, I've already taken all my screws out, and I'm going to show you guys the next part. Remove this, and here is our cabin filter door here. You will have to come underneath, remove clip, just pull down and pull out. Same thing with up top. You'll pull out, pull up, release the clip, and slide it down. Now we expose the air filter trays. First thing you'll do is kind of move this wire up, slide this piece out. You'll slide the bottom out. You'll notice it says up and lower, so you have 2 different pieces because they are kind of keyed in a certain way, so they slide in one way, and everything shows you which way the airflow is moving. So let's go ahead and get this out. And that's your cabin filter. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull the other one out, and I'm going to show you guys how to push these out. So here's our old cabin filters. Here's our new cabin filter set. Comes with 2 cabin filters. I picked this kit up from O'Reilly's. Not sponsored, by the way. This is your part number if you're looking, if you have an O'Reilly's near you, or if you use O'Reilly's. I don't usually use them, but this is one that was available from the local parts store. 3660 cabin air filter, micro guard. Like I said, just what I had local in use. So what you'll do is you'll take these and push the filters from the back side out of the racks, and you'll just slide them out and toss them aside, and you'll set and lay the new ones in. And I'm going to go ahead and lay the new ones in, and we'll show you guys how to place this back up in the slot. All right, guys, so here we are. Before you put your cabin filters back in, so you always want to check your box out to make sure there's not too much trash or debris or dust. Take some compressed air or a small shop vac, clean it out. You don't want to blow too much in there because the door for the blower is right back there, and you don't want to be blowing too much trash into the blower box, causing damage to the blower, and it'll make for a very noisy blower, and you don't want to have to remove it if you don't have to. So you can take a blower kind of like this one and just kind of blow the area out, but if you have to, block off the area or just take a small shop vac, because this area is very tight and small to get a regular shop vac hose in there. But like I said, you want to blow your coils off, make sure there's no dust and debris, and check and make sure everything's working, and make sure you don't have no leaks while you're in there. So we'll go ahead and slide the filters back in. All right guys, so here we are, and just before I'm putting this back in, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys a little something on this. So both of these little racks that hold the cabin filters in place, they have tabs on them, and you'll have to push the top one in and up. So in order to do that, there's a notch right here, and you'll have to slide it in. When you slide it in, the top one, you'll slide it in, push it all the way back, and you'll have to wiggle it all the way up to get it up and seated. They're not a perfect fit, but they do have some movement. However, it's better than not having a cabin filter, and it's a lot better than, as you see, these old ones. These are actually the original cabin filters from this car. This is a 2001 Honda Prelude 5th gen, and there is dust and debris you see from me blowing out the box. So this pretty much covers the project. I'm gonna go ahead and get this put back together, but this pretty much covers this for you guys. Just want to make sure when you put your cover back on, you go ahead and hook it right over here at the top, and then slide it down, and then lock it into place at the bottom. And again, the lock tab is down here, and when you pull it out, you just pull down from the back and then just pull out, and then slide it up over this tab here, and then slide it down to out. So that's pretty much going to cover it, guys. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to finish this up, put it back together, and that's going to pretty much cover this part. All right guys, so that pretty much covers it. I've got everything put back together. Just one little note, when you put these back in, the tabs for the glove box, you just kind of run them through, push the glove box back, and then you'll push the tabs back down right here. Now, as I was mentioning, my piece right here is broke. If you need to remove this, it's a small Phillips head. You'll just need to come out from the side from a screwdriver and screw it out and remove it. Like I said, mine was already broke, so no big deal there. Like I said, everything's put back together. Blower works. You always want to make sure you don't have any issues with your blower from cleaning out the box and everything else. Make sure your area is cleaned back up and everything from your work area. So alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. I just kind of want to share this with you guys. I know some people might have questions, and some people might say that the 5th gen Honda Preludes might not have cabin filters. Some may not. Mine was equipped with them, but that's pretty much the process. It took a little bit of research to actually find out how to do it myself. So I actually had to go through Honda service manuals and all that just to make sure everything was good. And but that's pretty much going to wrap up this video, guys. Just to give you a little insight on how to replace those cabin filters and get you fresh air back moving through your vents, and get those old cabin filters out. Especially mine's a 2001 19-year-old cabin filters. Those things were pretty nasty, pretty dirty, so we got it changed out with brand new cabin filters. Should have better airflow, better air coming through the vents and keeping everything cool on the inside, so your air is blowing off, keeping your heater core and your evaporator core cool. So with that being said, we will see you guys in the next one. Till next time, later.